Hi beautiful people, welcome to my channel. I'm Yekum Ane. If you're visiting for the first time, you're welcome, and if you're subscribed already, thank you so much. Sit down, relax, and enjoy this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Come on guys, hit the button and subscribe and keep up with me. So today I'm going to be talking about 5 tips for a healthy and long-lasting relationship. You know, our parents never told us about a relationship, so we always get confused when we get into relationships. And in our schools, our colleges, our universities, nobody taught us any course on relationship, being a perfect partner for your be a perfect partner in your relationship. So we always just get so confused. Most of the times we take our partner as prizes or accomplishment, but that is not how it's supposed to be. Our partner is supposed to be our partner, like someone whom we share mutual emotions with and support. So I will just go through the list of the 5 tips for a healthy and long-lasting relationship. The first one is communication. Second, finances. Third, goals and vision. Also intimacy. And last but not the least, past relationships. And let's talk about the first point, communication. Communication is a very important key point in a relationship. We cannot emphasize on that fact. Communication is very important. You need to communicate with your partner. You need to open up to your partner. You need to tell your partner anything, everything, and at any time. You don't need to be scared. You need to open up to your partner, because when there is bad communication, everything is so toxic. I just want to ask a question. How do you think a toxic communication or a bad communication can bring a problem in a relationship? I know you have many answers and responses, but I'll just tell you one example of how a bad communication can ruin a relationship forever. For example, you don't know what your partner is doing in life, you don't know his line of business, but you keep on maybe putting him pressure, like, oh, you're too busy, you don't have time for me. He gets so frustrated and he can get sick, and maybe he overreacts. Maybe he talks back to you and you guys start quarreling, and you don't know where the quarrel is going to land you guys in the relationship. After that, maybe you guys totally and completely stop communication because you never communicated with him to know why he was silent for a particular period of time. So bad communication is so bad for a healthy relationship. Learn to talk to your partner, learn to know more about your partner. And the next point is finance. In finance is a very big and sensitive aspect of a relationship, because many relationships have been destroyed because of the financial aspect of it. Because everybody thinks that I'm entitled to my own money and I can do whatever I want to do with it, but it's not supposed to be so. In a relationship, you and your partner are working together as a team to build up something. So a relationship is like a house. You can't build a house by yourself. You need partners to build a house. So when you are in a relationship, and if you want that relationship to grow and be healthy in the long run, you need to communicate with your partner, especially in the financial aspect. Your partner needs to know what comes in. You guys need to know what comes in. You guys need to work together as a team that you are, because two can never work together unless they agree. So you need to know what is coming in. You need to know what is going out. You need to even put a budget where two parties are actively involved in it. At least nobody will be left out in the financial aspect. So that is a way you can solve the problem of finances in a relationship. So let's talk about goals and visions. How does goals and visions help you in a long-lasting, healthy relationship? You need to know the goals, long-term and short-term goals of your partner. You need to know what they want. You need to know where they are going to. Like, for example, if your partner is someone who loves to travel the world, will you support him in traveling the world, or will you always complain when he leaves your side traveling the world for leisure or fun trips? Also, maybe your partner is someone who is a business-minded person, so like an entrepreneur, and he wants to build multiple streams of income, and he's always out trying to build the business, and has no time for you, will you keep on complaining, or will you join him and support him in building the businesses? Because definitely he's building the business for you. So are you going to support him in the business, or are you going to always keep on nagging and trying to pull him down? So you need to know what he wants, where he's going to, and see if you can support him in that aspect. Let's talk about intimacy. Intimacy is a very important aspect to make a relationship very healthy, but many people tend to shy away from it, maybe because they feel uneasy also, which is very wrong. It's not supposed to be like that. How can intimacy make a relationship healthy and long lasting? You need to open up to your partner. You need to know, make your partner know your emotions, and you need to feel free, open up, talk to your partner. And how can you be more intimate with your partner? You need to create time to talk on very intimate discussions. I really don't want to go close to it, but I'll just tell you some few points. You need to hold your partner like you're moving on the street. You hold your partner, you give him impromptu kisses on the cheek and things like that. It makes your partner to feel relaxed and more comfortable with you. Also, you need to change another way of you trying to be more intimate with your partner. You need to change the normal routine. Like for example, your partner, you guys always love to go on date nights, maybe every time after work you need to go for dinner dates. You can change the routine. Sometimes you can go to the beach, sometimes you can go to the mountains. So those are aspects to boost your intimate life. So always try to bring up new things, always be proud of your partner, make sure you're the best person for him. I think that is a perfect way to build intimacy with your partner. And the last but not the least point is past relationships. I know you're very excited for this topic because I think it's one of my best points on the long lasting relationship tips. Let's talk about past relationships. Past relationship, it's very important also to keep a long lasting and healthy relationship. Most of us have been in one relationship or the other and may be disappointed, and so it's important for you to discuss the past relationship, like what made the relationship not to work. Because when you explain to your partner what made the relationship not to work, your partner is actually aware of what makes you go to extremes, and like that can make you go crazy and maybe stop communicating with them. So they might they might be aware and know how to work with that. So it's very important for you to discuss your past relationship, because when you discuss your past relationship with your partner, you feel more free. You feel like less, it's like a burden has actually been taken away from you. So I'll advise you to always talk about your past relationship with your partner. I've been seeing these questions on the internet about, is it healthy for you to keep on communicating with your ex-partner? I will leave you to answer that question at your own convenience, but I think it's not actually advisable to keep on communicating with your ex-partner, because your present relation, it might affect your present relationship. If your present partner is not happy with it or does not feel very comfortable with it, it might affect you in the long run. So it's better to stay off. Also, it depends on how long you have been apart from each other. If you've been apart from each other, then it's very okay for you to check on the person once in a while and ask if they are okay, but no strings attached. So this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something, and I wish you all the best in your relationship. Stay healthy, have a long lasting relationship, and stay tuned to Yekum Ane's channel. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I would like to see all your responses on the comment section. Also, any topic that you want me to talk about next time, feel free to write it down, and I'm very happy to talk about it. See you next time. Bye bye. Love you.